Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel and welcome to another week's weekly reading vlog. So it is the end of August, we have 6 days left of the month. Today is Monday the 26th. It is a bank holiday, at least in England, so I have got no work to do today. I'm just going to be hanging out. I want to go and do something, but I have nothing to do. Last August bank holiday I had nothing to do and me and my mum went to do the maze. So I might try and convince her to do the maze with me. Apparently it's Winnie the Pooh themed, I want to go, but it feels weird to go to a maze by myself. I might pose the question online, should I go to the maze by myself? I just really like doing it. I don't know. Anyway, we are at the end of August. I have 2 books left on my August TBR, which sounds great, but they do come in at least 1,300 pages. So the first book I have left is The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I want to completely finish this today. Saying completely finish, I'm on page 18. I'm going to start from the beginning again because I can't remember who I'm looking at. And yeah, I'm going to just sit and hopefully smash this one today. It's not that I don't like it, I'm only getting about 18 pages in and then being like, oh okay, not in the mood to read. Apparently it's a funny, heartbreaking and joyful novel about dating and waiting and the ways love can find us. I'm not in the mood, but I need to make myself be in the mood. I need to read this. I was actually quite happy that this was on my TBR. We'll see, I will keep persevering. The other book on my TBR is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas. I wanted to start and finish this today and just sit and read it, but it is 1,000 pages long. So even if I read 50 pages an hour, which is a decent speed for a fantasy, that's with no breaks, that's a good speed for like making notes at the same time, that would still take me 20 hours. I don't have 20 hours. In 20 hours, it will be 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I can count, I promise. So yeah, I can't read till 3 in the morning with no breaks and, you know, no self-care. So it's not going to get done like that. However, this is going to take up the rest of my week. Like, I'm already saying it, I'm gonna read it this week. There is an e-arc I need to read called Branded Hearts, I feel. So I'm not really sure where that one's going to fit in, but it needs to get fit in. If I say this is my plan for the day, if I finish this, I can pick up that e-arc. If not, starting tomorrow, when I'm done with work, when I'm just sat and like, here's the evening, my plan is to read Kingdom of Ash, and this will be done by the end of the week. For now though, I really need to decide what I'm doing with my day. I'm gonna get started on this just while I wait for the rest of my people to wake up. My people, like I'm a celebrity. But there's no way my mom's texting me about the zoo at like 7:15 in the morning. The zoo? I don't want to go to the zoo, I want to go to the maze. Oh my god, do I need to go back to bed? Maybe, maybe. I don't know if I said to you guys earlier, but all I wanted to do today was do the maze. And no one wanted to come with me. So I just put my big girl pants on and I'm doing it by myself. I've got my little sheet, like I'm doing all the quizzes. It's kind of weird, like walking past groups of people with me by myself. But it's so much fun. And oh no, I've just got lost. Every time I turn my phone on, I get lost. How many rabbits can I count? Oh, I haven't done this. I'm not lost. I'm winning. Okay, so 3 mazes I'm currently doing. It's like a mini maze and all the boards will be like, how many of this animal can you count? I'll show you. So you like say how many of each thing, how many rabbits? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I only have 2 more to find. I am getting slightly lost and I do feel really awkward surrounded by families and couples, but I wanted to do the maze, so we're doing the maze. I found the exit, but I'm missing clue number 4, so I've got to go find it. This is literally the kids' maze and I haven't completed it yet. So then this maze is a quiz maze and they're all different. Like, where does the Pooh part of Winnie the Pooh's name come from? Swan, Christopher Robin's nickname, or honey? I have absolutely no idea, but you like answer each question. I'm gonna have to Google that one. According to Google, it's a swan. That was like probably the option I thought of the least. I've got 5 out of 24 quiz clues to go. I just can't be arsed anymore. I think I'm done with this one. Like, I need a drink, I need to sit down. I've been in this maze like an hour. I found 19 of the clues and yeah, just feel like I should probably give up. The stamp maze is starting to not be fun because I've got 3 to find and they're nowhere to be found. Oh, okay. I was told it was near the Pooh. Pooh. It's here somewhere. It's not here. I've been lied to. Lies. Lied to. I went the wrong way. So this is poo. Oh, I can't do this one-handed. And we give him a little stamp. So I've now got Christopher Robin and honeypot storage. No idea where they are. I've got one left and I think I'm okay with not finding it. I'm just hot now and bothered and I want to go read my book. I feel like if there's multiple people who like keep each other excited and motivated to keep finding them, I'm just tired. Okay, I'm home, clearly, and I've just finished The No-Show, and I think I can safely say this is such an average book. Like, it hurts my heart. 3 stars. Everything I've been reading lately has been 3 stars. This is a very interesting concept. I think I told you about it a few clips ago. But the problem is, the amazingness of the last 100 pages, it is just the last 100 pages. I considered DNFing this book at 250 pages in. And I was like, no, there's not even 150 pages left. Just stick with it. And I'm glad I stuck with it because the ending is absolutely fantastic. And this story is just so lovely. But the actual book itself is so mediocre because that first 250 pages just sucks. So a lot of people who will enjoy the story will have given up by then. And I genuinely considered giving up. I won't be holding on to this. I don't think I will ever consider reading it again. But I just, yeah, I'm so mad that that first bit was a bit crap. But that's that. In theory, I now need to start Kingdom of Ash. I don't want to start Kingdom of Ash. I'm going to play a little bit of Supermarket Simulator. I do have a Gabriella Lepore book on my TBR that I need to read, so I could pick that up because I probably would be able to read that today. Every part of me keeps considering reading Ginger Snaps by Kathy Cassidy, and I don't know why. But yeah, I just want to read all the stuff that's not Kingdom of Ash. But then, would it be worth getting a good chunk into Kingdom of Ash because I have already read a whole book today? Decisions, I don't know. I might do some more of my spreadsheeting that I mentioned in the last weekly reading vlog, and then I could listen to an audiobook and do that. I keep going out of focus, I'm sorry. But yeah, maybe Supermarket Simulator first. Guys, I'm in the bath, let's ignore that point. But starting to read Branded Hearts. The only reason I picked this is because like I need to read the arc and I can't hold Kingdom of Ash in the bath. So, you know, skipping through. Playlist, interesting. And I was like, okay, we start off with Kane Brown and a very not well-known Kane Brown song, so I'm excited. Then we've got a bit of Taylor, not as excited. Then we've got the most well-known Luke Combs song, still not really that excited. Yeah, some more Taylor, a bit of Zayn, okay. Lewis Capaldi, whoa. Restless Road? I can't believe that's on here. Like, people know who Restless Road is. I have tickets to see them in December and I'm so excited. But yeah, I was so happy to see that on here. I will link this song in the description because I'm like, I can't believe it's here. So, quick car update because I had an InPost parcel to drop off. So I was like, I'll come to Sainsbury's. I'll be lazy, I'll drive, then I don't have to rush because I can just about make it there and back in 30 minutes if I walk, but like, it's a push. I went into Sainsbury's so I was like, oh, you know what I would love is to do the Logan sometimes you need to eat a whole cucumber, but I never have like all the supplies. So I've gone into Sainsbury's, I bought an entire cucumber. I've bought oyster sauce, is how we're gonna do it, chili oil and sesame seeds. I'm not gonna go too wild on my first whole cucumber. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But then I quickly popped down the book aisle and I've been thinking about getting Seven Summers by Paige Toon for a while, and there were quite a few copies, but one of them had sprayed edges, so I obviously had to get it, right? Obviously, there is a long distance element in this. Like meeting again every summer because you're too far apart, so kind of a long distance element. Win an afternoon tea voucher for 2 with Sainsbury's. 6 summers to fall in love, 1 summer to change it all. I wasn't buying any more books, but it was £4.50 with sprayed edges, and I just wanted to do the whole cucumber thing. So yeah, now back to work. Also, I went to Aldi last night, like late last night in my pajamas, and then I've just come out in this outfit to go to Sainsbury's. I'm wearing a black vest top, brown sweatpants and my Crocs. I have been followed by security guards in both
stores, and Sainsbury's is really busy right now, so it's even weirder that someone picked me. And then in Aldi last night, I had them check my bags before I started putting my shopping in it at the end. Like, they lifted them up, checked they were empty. So really, really weird. I don't know what it is about a vest top and sweatpants, but guess I won't be going out in my pyjamas again. Maybe I just shouldn't go out in my pyjamas.
Hello. It is only 7:30 on Thursday morning and we have an Amazon package. I know because she messaged me yesterday that it's a gift from Jo, and this definitely isn't one book, so we need to dive into this. I know what one of them is because she's apologised for ruining my TBR. I do need to read Kingdom of Ash. I tried to read it all last night, all of Tuesday. I just can't quite get the motivation to carry on. Saying that, it's Patreon reading sprints tonight, so I'm really going to dedicate some time to it. Hopefully I get really sucked in and I just have to keep reading it, but it's such a big book that it's so off-putting. Like, I've read 100 pages and I still have more book than Binding 13 to read. So it's a hell of a lot of book. Speaking of Binding 13, oh dearie me. I will say, I've been having massive issues with Amazon drivers, like massive issues with Amazon drivers lately. And this one was delivered to my door without ringing the bell, but like it's 7:30 in the morning. Perfectly, nicely. It was propped up on my door. Very happy with the delivery service today, which isn't normally what I say about Amazon, so here we go. All right, I will show you what I'm seeing as I see it. So we definitely know something is going on here. Oh, we have books 3, 4 and 5 in the Boys of Todmen series. This is so cute, and the gift from Jo just says, oh wait, wrong note. I had to do it, Chloe, after seeing how much you enjoyed the first 2. Jo, you're adorable. So yeah, number 3 is Saving Six. This one is about Joey and Aoife. I did say to one of my friends who's also reading the series, I was like, oh, I don't know how much I care about Joey and Aoife, and she said, yeah, exactly the same. And then I started reading it and I didn't care about anyone but Joey and Aoife. So we have Joey and Aoife. Okay, Redeeming Six is also about Joey and Aoife. So how big are these? These are, that's 600 pages. Oh my god, this one is Bible paper. You're kidding. This is 927 pages. It's on Bible paper, so it doesn't look that long. 927 pages. Jeez. And then we have Taming 7, which is about Gibbsy and Claire. And this one is much more acceptable. This is 550 pages. I can't believe this is 900 pages long. Like, you can even tell the difference in the paper. I'm scared. But thank you so much, Jo. You are absolutely adorable. The fact you've done this is just crazy. I appreciate you so much. I don't really know what to say. Just, I appreciate you. Thank you. I will be starting this ASAP, but we'll see how I need to work it into my TBR. But yeah, it's happening soon. I am now a little bit confused. So I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, and then I heard like a shuffling at my door. What else is going on? Is it still Jo? Has someone else just perfectly timed a delivery to a day where I already had them? Rachel Fisher. Oh, I have no battery. Okay, hang on. Sorry, the absolute panic when I saw the battery light flashing. Now there's a hair attached to my camera. Oh, we'll deal with that in a minute. But this, I've hidden up what it is. Yeah, Rachel says to encourage me to also pick this book back up. It's on my TBR as a priority / I'm also interested to see what you think about it, from Rachel. Why are you sending me gifts? Like, that's nuts. We have Good Girls Don't Die by Christina Henry. I have heard really good things about this, particularly from Becca, I want to say, the Becca Fowl. Celia wakes up in a house that isn't hers. She doesn't recognise her husband or the little girl who claims to be her daughter. She tries to remember who she was before because she's certain that this life, the little family-run restaurant she owns, the gossipy small town she lives in, is not hers. Then there's also stuff about different women. But that just sounds intriguing enough as it is. I've read Near the Bone now by Christina Henry, and I really liked the kind of am I who I think I am dynamic in that one. So this is why That's why I was really intrigued by this premise. A thriller so deliciously original you'll want to devour it whole, an electrifying read, says Rachel Harrison. So that is interesting. A clever, twisty thriller full of mystery, horror, and women who've had enough. I think this sounds really, really cool. And thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Rachel. I don't understand why you're sending me gifts. I appreciate you a hell of a lot. Thank you so, so much. Hello, it is Friday and I'm not in focus. Of course I'm not, because I've given it too many things to look at. I am on page 379 of Kingdom of Ash, so I'm like a third of the way through. And I just thought, oh, I've got 5 minutes. I will stack up my books ready to film my August wrap up and my August book haul, because it's currently the 30th. And I was like, well, I may as well do this. I may as well film the videos because I'm not going to read another book in August. I'm not having that. I am going to read another book in August. I have today and tomorrow. Obviously, I'm working today, but I have today and tomorrow to finish this 980 page book, and I'm going to try. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I am going to try. I then have a huge, great book haul down here in piles to film. If I filmed it, yes I can, but that's taking 15 minutes out of my reading time, so I'm going to try not to do that either. And then I have my wrap up already. I believe there are currently 13 books on my wrap up, with about 400 pages less read than last month. However, if I then finish this book, we're going to be like 600 pages over what I read last month while reading less books, because I've read some chunkers. So I need to knuckle down and get some of this read. I'm going to make a cup of tea, do like a little work thing that needs doing, and then when I'm waiting on stuff to happen, Fridays are normally quite quiet unless someone has a problem. So I'm going out for dinner with my friend tonight, but after that, like, it's a Friday night, I can stay up. I'm gonna task myself with finishing this over the next 36 hours. So I would need to read, do I want to work this out? I don't know. I've got about 600 pages left. This is doable. It's not. It's doable. I'm gonna try my damn best. Right, little update. I'm now on page 444. Not that much further, but still reading. And I got a Vinted parcel arrive. So I briefly mentioned wanting a copy of this book. Well, there's 2 books in here. I saw them on Vinted and I was like, screw it. What's the harm in another book, really? Okay, so we have Scarred and Wretched by Emily McIntyre. So these are books 2 and 3 in whatever we're calling this series. I actually don't know what it's called. It starts with Hooked, but I read Scarred via audio last week before, and I wasn't really engaging with it. I gave it 3 stars overall because I felt I could very easily tune out and not listen, but the smut that I was listening to was like jaw-dropping. I can't speak now. So yeah, I got books 2 and 3. I have books 4 and 5 on my shelves already. These are in really good condition. I think I paid £10 for the 2, so it's kind of what you'd pay in like the works anyway, and I had some money on my Vinted, so I was like, it doesn't really count as real money. That is damaged though. Not too impressed with that. It's been like stabbed at the top. It's not the end of the world, I guess, but it isn't perfect. It was probably in the pictures and I ignored it, to be honest. It's probably my own fault. But yeah, I just feel like this is going to be way more fun to read physically. There's a map. I don't think it was really needed of a map, and it is probably the worst map I have ever seen in a fantasy book. But this means I can film my haul and my wrap up, because this can just go in the wrap up pile, and these can go in the haul, like they can both go in the haul pile till I film that, then they go in the wrap up pile. Amazing, right? Amazing. I need some YouTube content too, obviously. Just do a little, oh my god. This is how I'm spending my evening. I have the Throne of Glass ambience on. I have Kingdom of Ash, which I've been sat here reading for like 4 hours now. I'm on page 653, so I'd like to say I'm in the home stretch, but really that's still a whole book. I have my adorable new mug from the range. Yeah, and I'm basically not really moving. I've been here since 3, I've done 2 loads of washing. I've read about 200 pages. Not even that really. God, I need to speed up. About 150 pages. And I want to finish this. The weather is like gloomy. I've got this on, candles burning, got my blanket, and yeah, this is the plan. I felt like I had to film this vlog clip. I just read chapter 89 and 90 of Kingdom of Ash.
I have not cared about this book, like, the whole way through. It's been like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. I've not cared about this character the whole way through. I'm, like, actually sobbing nearly. Okay. Shut up, I can't even read chapter 91 now. I've got 200 pages left of this book and I feel like I'm gonna cry through the whole thing. It is 8:30. I am on page 795 and this is not getting any easier. I still have 200 pages to go. I'm still crying. It's 9:15. I'm on page 861 and I need to have a dinner break because I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I'm gonna make a chicken burger. Well, it's nearly done. Watch some Netflix and then I'll be finishing this book.
Hello, it is Sunday morning. It is 8:15 and I saved this clip till the morning, but now I'm in a little bit of a rush because I need to be out the door and ready in like 10 minutes. Anyway, last night I finished Kingdom of Ash. I sat and read this whole thing in, I was like 400 pages in, and then I sat for about 8 hours and finished it off. And although I don't think this book was perfect, although I think it's too long, I think that the books before are too long and that makes this too long, but it's a 5-star read. The feelings it got out of me, all of the boring crap is to make you feel so much at the end, which I respect it. I didn't enjoy it every minute of the way, but I do respect it because I needed to feel those emotions at the end. So I'm very happy to have read this. Finally finished the Throne of Glass series and I finished it in August. So that took, I don't know if you'll have seen my wrap up yet. I think you have. That took my August total to 7,099 pages, which is just madness. So I finished this last night, 5 stars. I now need to get on the move because I'm going on a canal boat with some family and friends. So I'm gonna take my Kindle because I've got Branded Hearts by Al Maria, I think it is. And I'm also gonna take the next Boys of Top Men book to see, like, I'm gonna do the arc first, but if I finish that, I'm gonna read Boys of Top Men. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I will take my actual camera and get you some footage because I'm sure it's gonna be a fun time. Hello guys, it is now Monday morning and yes, I'm shouting over the traffic. Could I go shut the window? Yes, fine, I'll do it. So it is now Monday morning. I just crashed yesterday. We got back from our canal boat trip and I got through the door, took my shoes off, lay down on the sofa and didn't move for about 4 hours. I don't know what happened. I was physically exhausted, but I hadn't done anything. I just sat still. So I don't know whether it was something like I ate or I can't even say it was the sun. The sun wasn't really out. But yeah, I just crashed. So I was like, right, that's it. My body has packed it in. I'm having to lie down and I didn't really move. So I didn't do any reading last night. I didn't really do any reading on the boat either. I had my arc of Branded Hearts by Al Maria. I read about 10 pages. It's not that I don't think it's good. I haven't read enough of that to know yet. I just physically couldn't bring myself to pick it up. I was so exhausted. And I guess that just happens. I've worked myself pretty hard. So yeah, I just got to a point where I was like, that's it. I can't read anymore. So I didn't read anything, meaning there is no more reading update for the vlog. So If you got to this point, please leave me any sort of royal emoji, a crown, that kind of business, to celebrate the fact I finally finished Kingdom of Ash. I am so proud of myself for getting through this chunker, and maybe if I wouldn't have read like for 8 hours on Saturday night, I might have wanted to read on Sunday, but we can never know that. So any sort of royal kingdom emoji for Kingdom of Ash. I've now got lots to do in the next couple weeks. We're now into September, obviously, and September is a little bit wild for me, so hopefully that brings you some good content. But for now, we will wrap up this vlog. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.